I used to be super lazy. When I was a teenager, I would never study whatsoever. I would only spend my time like going out with my friends and playing football and hanging out, or I would play video games at my home, watch some YouTube videos, or watch some cartoons from the television. I would never want to sit down and study instead of doing all of these. Like if you think about it, if you're a child, the exchange that brings, would you prefer the boredom of studying, or would you want to do these awesome, very fun things? As a child, of course, you're gonna like choose the laziness. Of course, you're gonna choose the other things. Like literally, the only time I would ever study whatsoever was like 2-3 days before the exams, and that's it. And because of that, I would get like very low grades. My grades would be barely passable. Like, especially after from the 6th grade, I would get like grades so I would barely pass. Except the lessons that I was naturally good at, that who I didn't even need to study whatsoever. Only if I knew what I knew right now, I would have started studying better. I would have told myself that you don't need to sacrifice all of these things. You could just spare a little time to study during the day, and that would be enough for you to pass your lessons and get good grades. But I just didn't know it. And that laziness chased me until the end year of the high school. In the end year, my teacher told me that my grades were very low and she wanted to personally help me and she wanted to personally discipline me. So basically she gave me this ultimatum. She said either do these and start studying, do this much tests, this many weeks, or you're gonna fail at your lessons. Now at first I didn't want to do it. I said like, why am I forced into this? I wish I didn't have to do this. And I just kept playing video games, kept like being lazy. And I didn't do the first week. She got mad at me. And she said, I am actually going to quit on you. I'm actually going to make you quit this lesson. And you will repeat the high school one more year. Since it's your last year, you have to do it. I'm giving you no other choice. She said something like that. So when she scolded me like this, I was like, man, damn it, I'm so unlucky. I wish I could have like got better grades so I could like pass from this and didn't have to do this much of tests. And it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but now I have to do it. So I started going to the library every day at a specific hour, and I just forced myself to study. Okay, the first like 1 minute was hard. The first 1 or 2 minutes was hard. But then the momentum carried the rest, and I started studying very well. I started studying very nice, and I did all of these tests that she asked me for, and I did pass from her class. But that wouldn't happen if I didn't force myself, if I didn't like sat down and force myself to study. That wouldn't happen if I didn't do this technique that I'm gonna tell you now. And the interesting thing is, this strategy doesn't only work on studying. It works on building different kinds of habits. It works on like building basically any habit that you want. Whether it's meditation, whether it's working out, whether it's like jumping ropes or exercising whatsoever, it works the same. So even though during my university years, I completely forget this and kept on being lazy again in the university years, I realized this recently when I was building my habits. And the strategy basically works like this. Choose a specific time of your day. Think about how your day goes by. Choose a specific time and allocate that time. Put that time to studying. Convince yourself that from now on, every day, you're going to study at that specific hour. As long as it's not nothing emergent, nothing important comes up. Every single day, no matter what you do, no matter how much TV are you watching, no matter how much you love that cartoon, just get up and start studying, and that's it. The second thing is, if you're like never studying, if you're like super lazy, if you're like someone who doesn't study whatsoever, if you're someone like me, start very slowly, start very little. Just study for 5 minutes. Just study for 5 minutes at first. That's not gonna do anything for now, but it's better than nothing, and it's gonna build your habits. 3 days later, do 7 minutes. 3 days later, do 10 minutes. Every 3 days, add a couple minutes, and that's it. Don't add too much immediately. Don't add like too little. You can find the right balance according to yourself. That's what I would recommend. And the last thing is study at a specific place as well. Study at the same place if you can. If you can't do it, it's fine. But if you can do it, it will work better. It will create the momentum better. It will create your habit better. It will help you to carry this habit. Like, let me be perfectly honest. If you're sitting at your bed, you're not gonna study. Like, the bed is for comfort. Whenever you get into your bed, your brain goes into the comfort mode because that's how we trained our brains. Whenever you go to bed, that's for comfortness. Don't study at your bed. Don't try to learn anything at your bed. Just go up to your table right next to your bed and study it there. Like, if you don't want to quit your video games, if you don't want to quit your cartoons, if you don't want to quit the time with your friends, it's fine. You don't have to quit them. You just need to put some time throughout your day to study, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else. And that will help you way more than what you think, way more than what you believe. That will really help you. Just try to continue up the minutes until a certain amount. Of course, don't study for like the entire day. Don't study for like hours and hours, if not necessary. You don't need to be a nerd. Like, you can have a social life. You can play with your friends. You can play video games. You can watch anime. You can watch cartoon if you're a teenager. If you don't want to quit any of these, but still want to get good grades, that's what you do. That's it. It's that easy. I promise you. Just try it. Have a great day, bro.